want to say I'm hyped for Hytale because I think the hype is literally killing that game. I think the hype to that game is like cancer. I actually feel like if we hype it, if we keep hyping this game the way the community has been doing, it's going to fail 100 trillion%.
I mean, this whole time, even though I was running Hytale drama on my channel, I was never really tackling the most important topic of hype, right? When people are like sitting in their seats and waiting for something. They're forced to wait for something because they anticipate something to happen. Even though life is happening all the time and you should be living life, they're sitting down frozen in anticipation. You want to know the secret sauce of Minecraft, of why Minecraft was so successful? It's because you could play the damn fucking game. But we couldn't play Hytale for so long, and it's now so big. And yet Riot Games was like, let's toss it in a trash. Oh, it doesn't fit in a trash. Someone wants to actually buy it. Who would want to buy a game that was hyped up to insanity? Where you can actually sell it for a lot of money, no matter how much you buy it for. Like, I don't understand, man. People are making stupid decisions left and right, and not just like, no, I made the correct decision this whole time. I released Minecraft early, people picked it up, and they played the game. That's it. And they received updates every now and then. You can be hyped for updates, but most of the time you just kind of slowly enjoying the game, slowly integrating the game into your life, whatever, right? You were not choking on Minecraft, you were not waiting for Minecraft, it was there. Fuck yeah, dude. So yeah, I mean, if in comparison, a hyped game is so much worse than a goddamn released game. Now, you can hype a game for a certain amount of time. Before Skyrim comes out, like, you can sort of hype it. But now that we actually experience Skyrim, I don't think you can hype The Elder Scrolls 6 as much. Unless, again, it comes out in like a month. There's a certain period for how long you can hype a game until, like, I don't care anymore. You actually just burnt all my care and attention, and I didn't even fucking notice. And again, a lot of people just gotten so much older because, oh shit, the games take so long to develop, but at the same time, you're anxious to be with the community, you're anxious to play a good-looking game. Anxiety, and anxiety is that thing that creates haters in my comment section. They all come from America because they're anxious as fuck. At some point, the world is even more readable than it's supposed to be because, like, it's exposing its own weaknesses and stupidity, and it just, like, can't stop itself because after you throw trash at me, you sit back down, like a good little NPC, and continue waiting. Continue waiting for whatever, and watch a bunch of ads in the meantime, you know? You get your soul extraction process in the meantime. And some idiot will still comment of like, wow, now 2 months later, I am playing Hytale. What's up? Right? And I'm like, no, Hytale is dead before it arrived. Like, it can have all the features in the world and it will still feel like shit. Right? I have my Portal Nice. I've started my Portal Nice adventure. I'm here to explore this game. Not Hytale. It's a background noise to me, and it's a lot of noise. Alright? And it's almost like, you know, Hytale is so hyped that it's better to let the noise kind of die before I even pick something up like this, right? Just let the noise die, let this stupid shit die, because again, we think that everything is cool, but we can't put everything in our mouth, something has to die. So, I don't think people understand what Hytale is fundamentally. It's too many things all at the same time. I want it to polish itself over time, basically, just by shedding its skin and potentially simplifying itself a bunch of times until you can even pick up the damn thing, or just gonna flop and explode, and I don't know. I want fireworks sometimes. But I have a game that I can play and shut up. Leave me alone. Alright? I don't care about your fucking Hytale. That was the whole consensus this whole time. I'm like, well, I have stuff to do. That's what hype is doing. Like, it actually takes a toll on me because, oh wow, the community's there. What do I do now? Oh no, it's over there in that location. Everyone is gathering in that location. Oh my god, what do I do now? Should I panic? Oh shit. You better not make a country and then get your country bombed, basically. It's better not to put all your eggs in one basket. Like, it's an investment thing, but it's also works with all kinds of concepts, right? Like, you put one egg at a time. If Hytale was released properly like Minecraft, one feature at a time, it would be the best game. But right now, I don't know. I don't know what it is, okay? I don't know what's happening here and what we're being sold, okay? So, what people have is just, again, more hype, but they're not careful enough. They just want to fucking make conclusions in their fucking brain. But it's like, you're being fucking manipulated. You want to think you're correct about either of things, of like, Hytale is dead, Hytale is alive, I'm gonna argue this guy, blah blah blah. Like, shut the fuck up. You're making things worse because sometimes you are correct, but your solution is too complicated, it's too harmful, and you said too many things. Your solution actually depends on people being nice and people actually opening their minds. So again, Hytale has so many things, but if you don't have an open mind of, like, to enjoy a game, what's the point? I can't enjoy a game, personally. Alright? And I'm a big boy. I have subscribers. I'm a big boy. I'm a grown-ass man. Alright? You probably don't have subscribers. Most of you haven't even uploaded a fucking good video. Alright? And I'm just a guy. I'm just an ordinary guy who happens to have number on social media, which is something you're supposed to do, right? And again, I will tie everything together if you feel like something I'm introducing into the topic doesn't make much sense. But again, I'm just a guy, I'm just an ordinary guy who wants to do ordinary things, play some games with my friends, but I neither have games nor friends, but I'm being told, you know? I'm being told that you go to that location and everyone is in there. Alright, gonna play that game very soon. You know, and for so long they have been duped for, like, no, it's a pack of zombies now. These are idiots. Like, that location is filled with idiots. It already has been ravaged by cancer. Only idiots would be waiting for Hytale. If you woke up yesterday, if you woke up 2 months ago and you're like, oh shit, Hytale is coming out, okay, that's cool. You're lucky, dude. You're a lucky dude, because that's not how I was introduced to Hytale, okay? Everything stands. Everything I upload stands, cannot be denied. Again, you might be right. Hytale might be the best fucking game ever. It might be coming out properly like how it's supposed to, and you will still be the most annoying person. Even though you're right, you're still gonna be the most annoying person because it's not about you. You know? It's not about you whether I like Hytale or not. It's about me adapting to yet another new thing that I may or may not like, and it takes a long-ass fucking time, so I will take my goddamn time, and it will take longer than expected because a lot of things have to die out. A lot of things have to dial back for me to be excited because Hytale coming out of this drama and we're just gonna pretend that none of that fucking happened. I mean, I dropped it literally pinpoint accuracy when it's supposed to drop. You know, when I'm supposed to talk about Hytale, I did exactly that. So you can't blame me for, being perfect. No, you literally can't blame me for being perfect at that particular moment, right? I don't even remember, bro. Like, this sounds like irony. Like, the biggest Chungus video was about me discovering some extra card games, or just like one more card game. So I hate not just Hytale, but I also hate Hearthstone. Except Hearthstone is like released, it's out. Not only that, we get content all the time. It's like a perfect game, right? You adopted it early, and you keep getting content, and guess what? Half of me hates this game, even though I played it for like years, and I still kind of hate it, right? I want to like it to the point where I don't want to even play it. I just like enjoy it whenever I pick it up, but instead, I am kind of manipulated through rage bait to play the game and not enjoy it, but I want to like crack the problems. I see a lot of like vermin basically. I'm like an exterminator. I want to understand why the game is so bad. Why does it break? And how bad is it? Like, I'm trying to investigate Hearthstone in this sense so I don't make the same mistake again, right? I have slowly seen the decay of Hearthstone basically, and I'm like, I know this is not it. I just know this is not the best we can do after Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh again, like more and more and more content, and all of a sudden you can't play the fucking game because there's too much words, too much content on cards at this point. Maybe back in the day it was kind of cool, but now, Yu-Gi-Oh is fundamentally dead. But I can still say it was a long-lasting, very important experience for me, and maybe Hearthstone is gonna be regarded as like important simply because I spent so much time and I've learned so many things, and I know that this format kind of works where you just have like small numbers. You don't have to have like bullshit like this. You don't have to have my number is bigger than yours, so I win now. Bullshit. You know, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Introduced card games in such a weird, oversimplified format, but with big numbers and like no cost to spells. And kind of Hearthstone fixed up some of these issues. Resource management became a little bit more important, but at the same time, these resources turn into just vomit. You just start vomiting on the board, and whatever happens happens. And then someone tried to fix Hearthstone, and they succeeded. But then the game died for no fucking reason because stop killing games. Okay, there's no other reason besides stop killing games. And guess what? We're talking about Bethesda. We went full circle. We're talking about a fucking conglomerate of developers who decided to kill a game. So can you trust them to do a good job on Elder Scrolls 6? I don't know. It's getting worse and worse. It's getting more and more unstable whether we're going to succeed or not with the hype that is attached. Like, some people still regard San Andreas as like the best GTA game. All right, and I can't blame them. I have spent my childhood basically. I get to spend of like talking to friends about GTA San Andreas. All right, and it had like a lot of activities. I'll give you that. And I was just like slowly picking up. I've the first time I've seen a another like classmates play GTA. I'm like, what is that? You know, what is this? It was overwhelming for me as a child, but now is it overwhelming? Is it interesting? Would I want to play this anymore? Right? So, like after 8 years of waiting, like Hytale feels completely different than to people like back in the day. So while it was overwhelming back in the day, now it's not so exciting, especially when you know what the game has to offer. Right? Of course, just jump in and do things. But you also have to think about all the downsides of like the size of the game, whether your PC can run the damn game. The next installment is GTA 4. What happened when I got GTA 4 on my PC? Alright. I realized I need a new PC. Alright, sometimes the first impression of the game is that your PC sucks. And it's like the worst feeling ever because you feel left out just because you're poor. That's just the dumbest thing ever, isn't it? So I couldn't run the game. The game was too laggy. I was trying to fiddle with the, you know, settings to kind of help myself out, but it never really was good enough until I got the new PC and I'm like, okay, I can finally play this game. It's all good now. The same went with Skyrim, by the way. Except I was kind of prepared, I think. Was I? Like, I must have had been prepared because I was able to run Skyrim when it launched, kind of. But I still remember, like, not being able to. Yeah, I don't know how quickly I got my new PC build, but yeah, I had to build one just for the Skyrim, so you don't think about these things. You don't think about all the outside forces and how they will completely negate your experience. And it's again a little bit individual type of experience, a little bit subjective. And it didn't ruin Skyrim whatsoever. It didn't really ruin GTA 4 for me. It was a good experience. It wasn't like better than San Andreas because San Andreas felt like an actual game. This felt like I don't know what I'm doing type of situation, but it felt realistic, you know, it felt very cool. So how did GTA 5 felt since it's the better game, the more popular game? I don't care. I didn't care about GTA 5 one bit. All right? I cared about GTA 4 10 times less. I cared about GTA 5 even 10 times less. My interest just kept dropping, and GTA 5 was like literally nothing for me. I picked it up, I'm like, I guess that, whatever that is, and I just moved on. It's like, what do I do in this game? Right? All of a sudden, something that seemingly was overwhelming is nothing to me. It means nothing. I pick it up, it's trash. To me, GTA 6 is literal fucking trash. Because I don't know why should I play the game anymore. And that's the real danger. Like, it doesn't even matter how popular it is, how good it is. That's just the next installment of this cool ass game. But I don't have the capacity to play this. I don't understand what's the point. It's like it's so meaningless to me. And at this point, I would just rather watch other people play the game because I don't know what to do with the game personally. I'm not excited about anything. If I was excited. But the biggest fucking thing that stabs me in the face is again size of the game. Just even thinking of like, oh, maybe you have to free up space on your computer. That somehow traumatizing now to me. Alright? That is traumatizing. All this cleanup that I have to do on my tablet, every single time I have too many gigabytes laying around, it's traumatizing, bro. I have to clean up after myself after I, make videos. I have to clean up after myself. But it gets a lot worse when you shove 200 gigabyte game into your PC. My goodness. I had the same experience with Oblivion Remastered. Not only my PC was shit, but it also, it runs at 30 FPS, which is fucking garbage, basically. And I can probably make a better game than this now. Like, me. One person can make a better game at this point. Like, shit. So, and it's also 150 gigabytes or some bullshit like that. It's like, and loads forever. No. I say no. That's not remaster. That's not even an upgrade. You just fucking put a bunch, like, you gave a backpack to a backpack kid, alright? And backpack kid never needed a fucking backpack. We just call him backpack kid because it's cool that way, alright? He doesn't need a heavy backpack, or like, oh wow, your backpack is even heavier. It's a burden, basically. Oblivion Remastered is a burden to original Oblivion. Original Oblivion was kind of fine, okay? Kind of fine. We didn't needed this. Like I spent a lot of time in Oblivion. I spent 0 fucking minutes in this fucking game. Holy shit. I mean, it electrocutes me and I'm like, what the fuck am I touching? Bro, how are we back in the past? Where, like, we don't have Oblivion anymore. You were able to take away Oblivion from me, even though I just experienced it, like, 10 years ago. How are you able to do this? How are you able to take something that I cared about and destroy it so easily? Literally do the exact thing of take away my computer storage space, which is traumatizing, and give me 30 FPS telling me basically, your computer sucks, welcome to Unreal Engine 5 days, basically. Your days are numbered. Man, shut the fuck up. Even Microsoft Windows 11 tells me my PC sucks. Well, guess what? I think it's a very controversial, unpopular opinion. I think Windows suck now. Okay? Oh, wait, it's not unpopular. It's literally the most popular thing of all time when it comes to 2025. So, yeah, shut the fuck up, Windows. My computer is completely fine. You're the problem now. So I see games in a completely different way now. They're predators. They're the fucking losers. They're trying to offer you and repackage the same thing that has been enjoyable for a split second. They're trying to resell old garbage. But, that's kind of stupid thing to do, isn't it, now? It's not actually like, an improvement of any kind. You just get the same thing. It looks better for some people if they can run the damn thing. Thank you very much. I can't touch this anymore, and it makes Oblivion look bad for me. And again, call it subjective. But god damn it, it doesn't always work out, and people tend to tell stories like these, I can imagine, where they have a subjective experience on something, just like, again, some people really like Portal Knights. They even came to my Discord, right? They played Portal Knights for like a long ass amount of time, and they really liked it. Okay? Some people just had a very, very good experience with this, and you cannot underestimate how important it is that people, in fact, enjoyed the game. right? And still want to talk about it. That's a big deal. That's not hype, that's reality of, yeah, we understand each other. We shake hands, we're like, yeah, I like this game too. Well done. You did the right thing, you know? I'm like, wow, that's really cool. So I already have my Hytale. My Hytale was released a long ass fucking time ago. No problemo. You don't have to talk to me about Hytale. I don't have to talk to you about Hytale either. We can just walk away, you do your fucking thing, and I do my thing. Because my thing is pretty cool. Okay, my thing is cool. And again, I have to look at Voxile. Voxile is gonna like drop updates. I have to look into this game because it's also very cool. So I have alternatives. I might take a look into Luanti sometimes. It's renamed the fucking Mind Test or whatever, but it has a lot of games in it. That's worth looking into. Okay? Those three things worth looking into, and for me personally, I will prioritize them first and foremost. They are successful to me personally. All right? Because while people were waiting for Hytale, I just dig a little bit and I found these three things laying around and doing a good job at what the fuck they're supposed to do, right? And most importantly, it's better to appreciate things that are unpopular because it's a wasteland. Real life is a wasteland. Everything tends to die, and again, most of the time, anxiety is the killer. And anxiety is the thing that drags people into a vortex, just fucking creates this pile of human beings that are hyping up a certain experience. And again, Hytale was suffering from hype for a very long time. It's just weird that Riot Games never wanted to like release a half-assed game, you know? They're just like, oh, I guess you want to buy it. Oh, whatever. It's just the weirdest story of all time. Could just be absolute dogshit lie, basically. Hytale could be literally a skyscraper of lies. It can be really bad. I mean, we don't know how high it can go, but it already, I feel like, stacks at least 3 times. Kind of just like Euclidean. Like, Euclidean is not a lie. It's a real thing that someone did, right? Trust me, this is possible. A guy who dedicates himself for a very long time, he can as well, like, discover this sort of technology. Absolutely, I can totally believe that. It's a very real thing because I did it myself. So where does this skyscraper of lies come in? In Euclidean's case, the skyscraper of lies is not that the guy doesn't have the technology. It's the guy doesn't want to release any of it. Of like, well, I would like to make a game engine, but I guess I'm not going to release it to the public. I kind of like to show you this, but you're not going to get anything from me because you're kind of nasty, just a little bit of drama. And I'm just going to move on, right? Just like show you the coolest thing that ever existed and still does not exist. I'll show you the coolest thing and just like go away real quick, just like a good Australian. Or me going away over there. You get nothing. Absolutely. So was a skyscraper of lies that you had to tell to yourself that everything will be alright and I will get something out of Euclidean. But we get nothing. We got fucked in the ass, bro. That's the kind of skyscraper of lies I'm talking about. I'm talking about just nasty shit, nasty decisions get stacked on top of each other, and you don't know what to do. You get nothing in the end. You got nothing that you wanted in the end. I can barely replicate 1/10 of Euclidean technology with the current PC, which is supposed to be a lot better than their PC. So I don't know, man. It's literally 1/10. And of course I can optimize it, I can do even better and blah blah blah. And but it is possible still. I still totally believe this thing because there's always the magical formula. You know? As crazy as it seems, there's always the magical formula that puts everything into place. And people try to crack it. I think they went very, very close into cracking it. I still haven't really cracked it, but I also got very close into what's going on here. And I can probably reproduce most of the effects pretty reliably. Just gonna bump FPS. Again, my thing is work in progress, and I can already, like, reliably recreate most of the stuff, so... And just kick polygons in the ass as well, like they're supposed to be kicked. So anyways, lots of stuff going on. Again, everyone is an individual. It's up to you to what do you associate with, because it's not just, again, the game, but it's also the community. And to me, the community also kind of destroyed itself, right? I don't believe in community anymore. All right, I need proof of concept. All right, either I get a game early, or community is really, really good and really want to see you play the game. If none of these things happen, I mean, Hytale can still flop, and there's nothing you can do about it. It will still flop for me, and again, because I am only discussing this as an individual, it's no longer drama. It's Hytale sucks, but I can't talk about it anymore. I have to shut up about it now because it might be out and it might be serving a lot of people, and people love to tell me how wrong I am. How they transcended my bubble of information that I just expressed, right? And it's something, it's better to avoid it. You're not gonna win over anyone by jumping into contrarian fucking rage bait. So that's that. That's the my part that I play the role. I haven't actually watched these videos. Hytale will probably fail. Now, the reason why you have to watch these, and people are in fact doing that, you have to watch this to not have too elevated of a viewpoint, but again, also just try all of these things. Try these experiences. Only then I would suggest you to type in a shitty fucking comment. Alright? If you have all this experience in your belt. Because if I have more experience, and you're trying to fucking prove something to me, I'm sorry, bro. I don't think it's gonna work in long term, Your comments are not gonna age very well if you do that. My content is perfect. Again, Hytale drama literally just ended after I was, like, wrapping it up. I just dedicated 2024 because it evolved into 2024. Then we realize it's all over the place. It was picked up, basically. Drama happened, but very quickly. So there was no time for drama to actually happen. It was just, like, canceled and uncanceled really hard. Alright, both of these things happen really, really hard. Those are hard-hitting things, and they created this, like, another set of hype. I mean, at this point, Hytale is so synonymous with hype that the skyscraper of lies is to manipulate you. That's the fucking thing. To manipulate you. That's what Hytale is designed to do, and you must accept that and move on with your life. Alright? That's what it's doing this whole time. And it continues to do so to this day. It's continuing to manipulate people because there's so many people paying attention. That's the best thing you can do, technically, as like an evil person. I mean, so yeah, let's be careful. Let's watch this. Whatever other people want to say, I'll just drop some comments. But in the end, like, I made progress. I was inspired by Euclidean's downfall because they stupefied this whole thing. They fucked it up. The whole thing, they fucked it up. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do what Euclidean did, because they never really released anything, right? So I still have a chance to follow their footsteps and do the same thing and be cool and stuff by doing the same exact thing. You know? Wow, look at me. I did the same exact thing, which is Euclidean. Wow. Oh, and absolutely, I have tons of ability to optimize my engine. Like, an insane level of choices I can make to optimize. But at the same time, as a good game developer, I have to ask, what is fun currently? Right? Because fun is kind of like a fleeting concept. It's not going to be the same all the time. I just have to find what is fun to me, what is important to me. To me, it's important to be me, which means I have all these floating buttons, and that's the first thing I will use the engine for, just to recreate this shit. Because right now I'm running it at, Unity's expense. Unity figure out how to draw sprites on a screen. But I would say, don't worry, old man. I'll take it from here. Okay? And I hope I will not fry my GPU by doing so. Because now it's my responsibility. I mean, there's an upside and downside to everything. I gotta be extra careful now. But you're gonna be able to see some crazy visuals just coming out of everything I do. I press a button and all of a sudden we're just jumping into a vortex transition. Who the fuck knows anymore? I press a button and you see a 3D version of me just floating around and rotating, and you can see my butt crack very, very zoomed in. Okay? That would be crazy. You might even see my expressions change, and everything basically handcrafted. Like, the possibilities are endless. When I go Super Saiyan, you might see the sparks fly out, the actual fire animation, everything fucking smooth, bro. The possibilities are endless, and it's all about me. You're watching a video from me, about me. What else do you expect? It's not drama video, so what else do you expect? It's not about you. All this drama is about you, and you really care about you. You only consume drama videos after all. Alright, and this is the latest and the greatest. In case you were wondering, what are you up to? What is that you do right now? And so you're not doing Hytale anymore. You're defending your favorite YouTuber. That's right. Fucking losers. Have fun defending your favorite YouTuber. I have nothing else to say. I personally declare war on Greenland. Alright? To United States, not to Greenland or Denmark or Europe. No, it's the other way around, okay? I hate Americans with passion. So, yeah, cool looking game that we were not able to play for a very long time. Blah, blah, blah. And I just watched a video about, like, mods of Hytale, and I'm like, ugh. Why am I watching so many things about a game that's not out yet? What are we doing? You know, I'm numb to that. Maybe when it comes out, it's like the coolest thing ever, but I'm not gonna think about it that way. It is what it's gonna be. I will let it be what it wants to be. All I've seen so far that it wants to manipulate other people, right? It wants to look good, but not actually do anything good. It wants to do everything better than Minecraft, but only for a specific purpose, right? To kind of leech off the Minecraft community, to kind of be the next step by default. And default, unfortunately, you know, a default position only happens. A default position only happens. All right, so technically, Hytale was basically testing the waters. Let's put it this way, right? Is there another game that's better than Hytale before Hytale gets launched? Is there anything? No? You didn't find it? Okay. Okay, after 8 years, we couldn't find a better game than Hytale. Let's launch the Hytale and let's crush the competition by default. There's still time for competition to ramp up their offenses, basically, try to defend their title of the next generation of Minecraft, and I'm actually ready to like launch an assault on Hytale on like 3 fronts already. So fuck yeah, dude. I'm a war hero. I don't talk about Hytale because that's the land that I want to conquer. All right? I'm a leader of these fucking 3 movements from 3 different sides. I will launch a new channel very soon. I can't launch it right now just because of technical difficulties. Okay, there's a lot of that shit. But saying that you picked a default choice and you're very proud of your default choice, yes, NPC, I hear you, I hear you, I appreciate your stupid fucking choice that everyone else made. You're not gonna convince me that this the pinnacle of everyone's existence is just the default choice. You know, you picked the default skin, and your name is Steve. Alright? I'm sorry, dude. Your name is Steve. You're not gonna impress me with that anymore. See, that's the point of drama. The point of drama is to learn from the damn thing and to be prepared for whatever happens. And guess what? I'm prepared. I've learned what it's all about. I've learned that it's very dirty situation. Maybe it could have even saved lives. You know, Hytale could have saved Technoblade, for example. But it tried to do something else entirely. You know, it felt compatible, but not really. Because again, like you would think people just adopt the way Minecraft was made as the ultimate way of making games, but I guess not. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I do love that Portal Knights actually fixed the edges. I want to show you guys that. I'm so proud of Portal Knights. If I look close into the blocks themselves, maybe I can see it from here. You can see the edges are kind of like seemingly rounded. And that feels so weird that it kind of works. I probably could also make cubes that with rounded edges as well. This is like an old version or something. Like again, it feels like it has rounded edges, but it's just like a texture that does that. And it's sometimes hard to comprehend how technologically advanced this game is. It's like, why AAA devs not making Minecraft when Minecraft is so successful? Well, you're just blind. You know, you have so much to wait for. After all, you're not even paying attention around yourself. This game isn't perfect by any means, but that's not the standard that you compare games with, okay? It's like, oh, this game is supposed to be clearly better than the other game. It's not really about that, is it? So yeah, I'm exploring my thing. What are you guys up to?
Because
Let's hear it.
here's the disappointing disaster releases of all time. Like, I've seen this. I've seen this so many times before. Cyberpunk 2027, or 2077. Everybody was like, this will be the greatest video game ever created. And it was so disappointing on launch that, like, even though they fixed it, that game will forever have that stain. Fallout 76, another
Yeah, that's how it works, guys.
great example. If everybody keeps hyping it up and doesn't give it the time it needs to blossom, then yeah, it's gonna be DOA, dead on arrival. I've just seen.
I wasn't able to fight. Oh, the game needs to blossom. What the fuck, man? You had me this whole time until you said blossom while running around and fucking exploding rocks basically in Minecraft, doing the most dumbest thing of all time in the background. Oh, the game needs to blossom for me personally. No, the game has to be shoved into your fucking hands as quickly as possible. Because any game can do that. Alright, yes, you don't want to flop a release too much. But the first thing to do is like feed the community. The rest will follow if they actually care. You know, all this hype is just like, you can't have something, so you're so eager to have it anyways even more. It's the ultimate rage bait. You can't have it. You can't have it, boy. Oh, you can have it. You can't have it, boy. I was rage baited by Euclidean, I told you guys. It made me a better person that I can't have something. I didn't turn into a waiter, you know? He is your fucking another ticket to another waiting list, sir, of another person doing something similar, sir. It's weird, man.
We're so much.
So I don't want no blossoms, alright? I want flop unreleased, but I want it to be a cool type of flop. With content and in my hands. Like, it has to be shoved into my hands, force me to play it. Like, one of the craziest ways to force people to play a game is RuneScape. Alright, you can make money playing this game. Oh shit, I have to try it now. You know? Like, the shittiest fucking game. It was flop on a release, if you ask me, you know? When was the release? Oh shit, it was another Minecraft. Oh fuck. But yeah, like, if you shove the game into a person's hands, doesn't matter when it was released, how it was released, but if you let people talk about it too much, it almost is, that's the bad part, you know? If you do the thing where it's like, oh, look at me, but you can't have me until this particular moment, and everyone gathers. Now, is it a skill issue? I don't understand that shit at all, to be honest. Because it's a different path, right? It's the different path from what I am familiar with. If you want to actually, like, launch a successful game, I have no idea what the fuck that is. I will never think about it in my life. Because I ain't launching a fucking single game. I make a playable prototype, and that's the game. Alright, you don't like it? Okay, bye. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not gonna flesh out your stupid game. So I personally don't believe in game releases at all. You know, I just want something playable and something convenient. Convenience wins fucking most of the time. I don't think people remember that, which is like, you're stupid. That's the most important thing you can learn from capitalism is convenience wins every single time. No matter how you slice it, sliced bread is better than not sliced bread because sliced bread is convenient. Are you that stupid? You know, you think people gonna buy a normal bread? Maybe it feels like a luxury to have a crispy bread freshly baked, but it has to like sell something else instead of being sliced, right? There's a reason why we say since sliced bread is the convenience factor that fucking sells bread in the first place. What the fuck, man? It's a hunk of chunk previously, and now it's sliced bread. It's like the best thing ever. You can actually give it to another person and be like, oh, that's cool. I can put it in my mouth. You know, like, life is supposed to be simple. You're supposed to simplify things. And when you add too many features and overhype, and it flops really fucking hard, and everyone laughs at it, and it's like, ah, fuck it, you know. You can have that one. Let's wait for another game. NPCs will never stop waiting, okay? They will always be on the next waiting list, somewhere, somehow. They have proven themselves to be stupid as fuck, but what is proving itself to be the most powerful thing is convenience. So it's better to stumble on something that's already released, already can go straight into your mouth, instead of talking about Hytale. This is the dumbest thing I've ever fucking done. It was cool while it was dramatic. Alright? Now it's just annoying.
You're delusional.
It will kill Minecraft. It will. I have no doubts about that.
You're Delulu, girl.
I have no doubts it will kill Minecraft. That's what it's there to do. That's literally the only fucking goal of Hytale.
You're absolutely Delulu. Minecraft
And you gotta shut the fuck up.
has a 15-year head movie in production.
Minecraft had a 15-year start. Shut the fuck up, dude. It's being milked like the garbage that it is.
Done 2 spin-off games. Inevitably disappointed.
Right, now the guy is talking shit, basically, just fucking nonsense.
Then they're just gonna literally the second coming of
kinda like Vintage Story.
Christ.
We can do that too. We can do Jesus 2.0. I have a feeling that we haven't done it yet for bullshit reasons, or we have denied the fact that we done it. Maybe we had Jesus.
Then I think that's why I feel so strong today, and it basically just insta died. Like it was never heard from again.
Then he starts talking about Minecraft and microtransactions, which Hytale already has. How cool is
Acquired
that?
by the original create them, and most don't.
Alright, here's my concerns with this video. It is fucking nerdy as fuck. Talks about modding API, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that anymore. If I'm to be responsible, no more mods. Alright? That's it. I'm done with that shit. No more mods. Game over. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Alright? This might just be killing my game if I released it. Just mod everything. Stop it. And all of a sudden, yeah, it's mod is like the gaming brain rot to me personally. But did you not enjoy the amazing experience of Ether? Did you not enjoy the Skyrim mods, the Oblivion mods, this bullshit Narim or whatever? Like, did you not enjoy that? Not anymore. Now that I've learned that I have to listen to some bullshit nerdy video about how Hytale might fuck things up for modders, and modders couldn't be happier right now. So this just seems. Read before leaving a comment. Oh no. What happened? What happened, dude? Either modders are happy or not happy, but just yapping about it, that's anxiety right there. It shows what she's concerned about. And I'm like, I only touch vanilla game. Why are you talking about modding? I'm not gonna play mods. Unless, again, just like with these exceptions, it has to be a fully overhauling experience. Then I'll touch your mods, if it overhauls the entire game. But at that point, you could have just made a fucking game, couldn't you? You know? You could have just made your own game, and yes, oh no, you should use those 3D graphics. No, you could have made your own game. So, it has to overhaul the game so much, the mod has to do that for me to play it. Otherwise, I'm just putting SpongeBob where he does not belong. I'm putting Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm putting Iron Man where he does not belong. You know, I'm shoving something. It doesn't belong there. It's just a gimmick, basically. It's a clown hat to put on and just show to people that you're not serious about the game. You don't actually care about the game itself. All of this, to me, is just disrespect. Modding is disrespect, and it's time to stop. I think it's time to stop, guys.
They can be a lot easier.
You killed modding for me. Again, I literally can't listen to other people. They say shitty things. But okay, I'll just accept the reality and will not leave the comments anymore because I have to read something. Pathetic. Just so it's not just me yapping.
They describe how blueprints can be augmented by Java modders by adding new nodes to use, which would only be possible if the blueprints ran in the same environment as Java mods, which is on the server side again. I just don't see a reason for any of the decisions they're making.
I just don't see a reason to listen to this fucking bullshit.
It feels like they're inventing new enemy types to fight.
Who would have thought I would hate women? Oh wait, I was doing that already.
Although it sounds like entities are none of this content.
And then you realize you have to fuck women, dude. Fuck those women. Is what they say. And then you actually do it.
Content breaks new ground compared to the likes of Minecraft mods. Offers little incentive.
Don't want to be disgusting, but I have nothing else to talk about. So.
To mod for its heavily unfinished game when Minecraft has a much
highly unfinished human being.
more mature
right
and
there.
populated modding
Unfinished human being does not exist yet.
already. And the
too nerd. Too much nerd.
Technical incentives to mod Hytale, and we've already discussed.
Who are you? Why are people promoting shit content like this? Look at the fucking face. Oh, I thought I was looking at some ugly eye. No, it's just me. I'm just being wrong. Oh. Please tell. Tell me about this thing.
This is Zephyr. It's my high-performance voxel engine that I've been
Wow, she's way better than I am.
building from scratch over the past 6 years. Over this light in Vulkan with the goal of hyper-optimizing everything
She's way better than me
about its
now.
rendering. In my last video,
She clearly exists.
we discussed the basics of voxel grids of block data into geometry that can be rendered by the
Well, that's stupid. Why would you want to voxel mesh when you can just ray trace? Are you an insane person?
GPU. GPU needs a process,
Alright, you lost me. You lost me immediately because I actually transcended that, so you're not better than me. You're just a fucking loser.
such as backface culling. Familiar with these topics?
Oh, yeah. You suck. That's what it is. So that's how you talk about GPU? It's like, oh, look at me. Shut up. I'm scared for those who think that this woman exists, but voxel nonsense. She does not exist. I can confirm she does not exist yet. I'm still single.
Discussed, all largely been rolled
Does not
back.
exist.
Technical specs.
I don't even know what women I like, but she's very close, and yet so far away, you know? She still has to bow down to the glory of ray tracing.
An article, they revealed the minimum and recommended specs for the game, which allows me to do a little inference. For one, they're only targeting a render distance slightly above Minecraft's default range of
Oh no! 300 blocks. What is my render distance right now? I guess minus 800 blocks? Ah, it's 600 blocks. And you're in luck because 600 blocks looks like this. Yay. It's pretty good. 400 blocks, 600 blocks, that looks fine. I can definitely extend to insanity if I wanted to. But it doesn't matter very much. And at 400 blocks, it's like... This is 200. So this is 400. And I already switch LODs at 200. Because that's what you do. That's what you do, guys. It's not a big deal. So far, she's disappointed about something that doesn't matter.
16
really.
chunks, and while they don't say them, do admittedly.
Like, look at this. Like, what is that? You know? What do we see then? Because this is normal render distance of, like, Vintage Story. Can you make a game worse than Vintage Story right now?
They look quite nice in the trailer. It's not breaking new ground compared to the vast amounts of community Minecraft.
Wow, it's not breaking new ground, guys. That's the problem. No, she's just stupid.
And given that they're disallowing client mods, it sounds like shader packs will forever with modded Minecraft.
I don't want visuals to dictate anything whatsoever.
Graphically, but as a platform and bringing back fan.
I like the vibe of Wasteland, where not too many things are happening at the same. You're just kind of like running around, exploring nothingness, but sometimes you will have to backstab some kind of whatever that is.
An experienced modder.
Just a random traveler gets backstabbed. Fuck yeah, dude. I'll take it. I'll take it anytime. Hytale speaks for itself and is way more interesting to listen to than whatever the fuck she's yapping
The limits
about.
of these in an attempt to pull in an...
Bro, what if you sort items based on color? Not any of this shit, just based on color. What would happen?
Audience from there. In fact, a lot of it, but developing more compelling experiences for them doesn't do much to draw attention back to the primary
Oh my god, look at the guy flying.
product. The experiences they enjoy, they're literally competing with the most successful video game in history and
Oh no, what will they do?
leaving a more optimized engine out the misread and creating a casual minigame sandbox is their primary ambition. They need to be really careful
You heavily misread because you're a fucking
in changing up
nerd!
their messaging to make that. Hopefully, I've painted a compelling picture of why I think Hytale needs more time to cook.
I have to keep switching. I can't believe this. Yeah, voice mod will be replaced by me. More time to cook. More time to cook. Everyone says the dumbest thing of all time. How is this possible? How is that every single time the conclusion is the same thing? You need to cook more in the kitchen. Go back to the kitchen woman who's making Hytale. Like, why are you treating people like this? It's unbelievable. I'm so pissed at everyone right now saying the same thing. You need more time to cook. You need more time to cook. You need more time to cook. That's why Riot was like, well, I need more time to cook, so I can't release the game because I don't have time. Time is money and I can't afford to cook anymore. Like, what the fuck is happening, dude? Just get the Hytale and shut the fuck up. What is wrong with you? This is why you don't need time to cook. Just release it before people start talking like this. Holy shit, man. I'm losing my shit. Oh my god. Every time I click a video, there's 90% chance that I will take brain damage.
The underdeveloped modding API is intrinsically limited in a way that can't be papered over later. The game lacks content and polish, which will take a while longer to solidify, and the conflicting messaging between modders and the player base leaves a lot to be desired when it comes to clarity of direction. These issues could all be fixed, though, if they afforded themselves a bit more time months after getting it back.
Don't rush it. Don't rush the game. Don't rush the game. Please sort out all the problems. Please listen to nerds yapping.
The question, why are they releasing it now? Out more features to get
After you waited a year, one more year is still fine to wait. Just wait some more. After you wait, just cook more. Cook more meals. You don't want whatever you see in your mouth? Then shut the fuck up. Okay? Skeleton is already running away from me. Like, I feel powerful. I feel like I can do it. You know?
Creators early access and to smooth out
where are you going? Oh, reload. Let me cast my fireball.
all the
It's
rough edges
over.
so the first playable version has fewer
It's
problems.
over, buddy.
And given that Simon's
I almost died in that video. Holy
committed to
shit.
self-funding the game without investing for 10 years, I don't see why they're in such a hurry. I get
Because you're stupid. You don't see it because you just
the rationale of
fucking
not waiting
stupid.
forever but ready to, and risk backlash from largely uninformed and unempathetic strangers online. But
That's you right there. That's you.
unempathetic strangers
You are overly informed, but does that make you informed? If you're too informed, does that make you informed? What about empathetic? Does being a woman make you empathetic by default? Yeah, doesn't work that way, doesn't it? Whatever she's talking, I didn't even care. I just thought it was a cool sentence, I guess. Because I continue to hate the video for being it's like so fast-paced.
Online, but Hytale, at least as they present themselves.
This is 1x and it's too fast-paced. I always go to 1.5 or higher. And this is too fast-paced for me. Like, okay. Okay, speed.
Are in the rare Hytale, there will be
what happened here? Why is it darkness?
no hiding from industry consensus.
You are hiding something.
Not having a game is a statement that
you are hiding a perfectly good game, aren't you?
You believe the game is worth what you're asking. Can get a first-hand look at what's still.
Oh my god. There's a way to get feedback. Please keep cooking, please. Please beg on your knees. Fucking cry your eyes out. What is happening here? Please, you need to cook more. I'm begging you. It might be bad on launch. It's not your decision or your problem. You're an insane person. Holy shit.
A lot more positively than collecting money before even showing the product. These are
sure. But it's hyped up and people are stupid, so fucking vacuum clean some money for yourself. Whatever. Just to make sure that this is relatively successful, you know?
Experience develop way. So,
just add a nice little music in the background and everyone will be happy. Listening to a nerd.
Hytale screwed? I don't think
nerd.
so. They've made the right decisions.
My conclusions is that I'm worried and please delay the game,
for the longevity of their game and are giving consumers an accurate picture of the state of it before release.
I'm so worried right now.
I mean, hey, I can't imagine that any of the content.
I'm pissing my pants. This whole video just to this conclusion. Do you love it? I had to extend my video because of this fucking crybaby nerds. This is not good enough. Please cook more. It has to be perfect at launch or I will cry.
Creators anxiously waiting to get their hands on the game would make sure that what I've said here is reinforced by every piece of information I could find. But of course, there's all.
I tried my best to elevate my nerdiness to unbearable levels of, yeah, that.
Always something I could have missed. If you've made it this far, I hope the.
And then beg for cooking. Because that's the greatest thing to do. Like, that's very intellectual stuff that everyone wants to watch. Of like, I'm concerned about Hytale. Doesn't taste quite right just yet. Why can't they just delay it 3 more months? Stockholm Syndrome? Like, what's going on? What kind of brain damage is this? I don't get it.
The opinions I've spoken and the evidence I've leaving an angry comment.
I am very much considering doing that, especially when you're fucking glitching the system. Let me fucking do that. Angry commenter. Here. Stop begging for, please, more cooking. Doesn't taste quite right just yet. You are a nobody to say such comments to people in charge of actually doing the heavy lifting. Yeah, I will definitely yap about it. That needs a little bit more cooking, you know. Doesn't matter. This is the dumbest fucking comment you can fucking make because it's not up to you in the end of the day. You can complain it, you can criticize, but you have to move on. You know, or I will dox you. If you keep criticizing me, I will dox you. I will figure out where you live so you can criticize me in my face all the time. We will go on a criticism date. I will dox your ass. Anyway, see you guys next time. Farty fart. Don't click play on videos because holy shit, it's brain damage. It's brain damage everywhere. Haha. And that's what's actually disappointing. Hytale might be the most best game ever, and the community will ruin it. You can already smell the mods ruining the game from far away. Oh, shit. God damn it.